So on the Ahmaud Arbery killing, I was sitting there thinking, I was wondering, did they have the order of the shots wrong? Because it just seems kind of crazy to me that he got hit with a shotgun blast at the first shot, and he still kept on coming because the coroner or whatever, they wouldn't know exactly the order of the shots, and they said that there was one shot here, one shot there, and one shot on the right wrist. So he was going around the truck. Well, actually, okay, so Ahmaud Arbery, he's 25 years of age, so these old-ass, bitches, Gregory McMichael is 64, he's a cop for 7 years, a DA investigator for 26 years. He had retired May 2019, so he was just a part of a system not a year or two ago, and he was violent. He was violent for he was arrested people when he didn't have the power to arrest. So he is a violent thug. He is a violent white trash thug who's been on the loose for quite some time. Now, Gregory McMichael's son is the one that did the shooting. Travis McMichael, he's 34 years of age. So that's still 10 years over Ahmaud Arbery. Gregory McMichael is 64. That's more than twice Ahmaud Arbery's age. More than twice. And then Roddy is 50 years old, so 34, 50, 64. They murdered a 25-year-old. So Travis McMichael, he's the one that actually, did the fire and the kill shot. He's 34 years old. He's clearly still a daddy's boy, right? A little kiss-ass daddy's boy. You can tell how simple he is just by that gaping mouth and the picture where they took a picture of him in the jail. He's just like, did I do good, Daddy? Daddy, I did good, didn't I, Daddy? No, son, no, you did not. We should have known better. Well, shucks, Daddy. What's that mean? It means you should have killed him. So he, Ahmaud Arbery had walked up to the construction site. So the circumstantial evidence, let's, review it. He walks onto the construction site, a partially built house, 4 separate times, one time at night, and then the last time he was in the house for 3 minutes. And then he just, jets out. He just books, he just, hauls ass, like they said. So he just takes off out of the house, right, for whatever reason. Now, many other folks that visited the construction site, they weren't murdered. So that's, put that in your pipe and smoke that. He was also wearing khakis. So dum, case closed. The owner said that nothing was stolen, only a cup of water. And there's, nothing else. So shoplifting, there was a previous shoplifting charge. Shoplifting is stealing. But Winona Ryder did that, right? You seen Beetlejuice. You watched her movie. So remember all those faces she made at that one award ceremony? Since it's prejudicial, generally the courts say that it's, prior charges are inadmissible. But even, you add that was, a while ago. So he's a regular guy, worked at Blue Beacon. He was washing semi-trucks for a living. So, 6 days a week, just washing semi-trucks. You got to be strong. You got to be physically fit to work at Blue Beacon. He was a working man, physically fit working man. And he was, just contributing to society. He did smoke weed. He was a rapper. None of those are great things. And then he was going to college to be an electrician. So what happens? So you have Ahmaud McMichaels, right? You got both this fucking Gregory and this goddamn Travis. Well, Daddy, we should chase him then, shouldn't we, Daddy? I should go get him a gun, Daddy. Hold on, Dad. I'll go get the gun. But, apparently old, dumb Travis and dumb racist white supremacist Gregory and Roddy, they couldn't catch him, right? They couldn't catch him in their trucks. Ahmaud Arbery actually runs past their trucks, so, they're chasing him down the road, and then he just turns around and runs past them. So they got to turn around in their trucks, and he's running in the neighborhood for 4 minutes. I mean, can you believe how harrowing that would be? It'd be scary just, for something to happen in, just a couple of seconds. But for 4 minutes, it's like, dun 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 dun. That's fucking, 4 fucking minutes. So Travis, they're chasing him with trucks, so that's already, you know, they're threatening him right there, right? Trying to run him over with trucks and shit, so that's a threat. He has every right to defend himself, to stand his ground. Travis, you know, gets out of the truck armed with a shotgun. He's going to claim self-defense, but he shot, you know, first, and he said he squared up, but then he also says that he was rearing back, and then he said that, you know, it all happened so quick, so... Well, which is it there, Travis McMichael? Was he squared up? Was he rearing back? Was he just rounding the corner and you got scared and then you shot him? And, you know, Gregory's in the back of the truck on the phone with 911 and playing with his phone, his .357 Magnum, which is issued by the Glenn County Police Department, but he is retired. He was arresting motherfuckers, right? Still thinks he's a fucking cop. Wasn't a cop, hadn't been a cop for goddamn 30 years. But still, right, gets to keep the gun, is playing with the gun. Maybe that's why he didn't shoot, because he knows that, you know, he shouldn't have had that gun to begin with. But we see in the video, Ahmaud Arbery goes to the right of the truck, and then there's 3 shotgun blasts. One hits Ahmaud in the center of the chest. One hits him just slightly left, right here in the shoulder, like area. And then the other one grazes his right wrist. So the official version with the experts, I want to say GBI, that Richard Dial, he says the first shotgun blast hits Ahmaud in the chest, and then you could see that his white cotton shirt was blood-soaked. And you can see it when he comes back in the frame after the second shot. So I believe that it could be, they shot, he's only 10 feet away. He shot a shotgun 10 feet away and still kept pursuing, still kept going. Seems highly unlikely to me. So they hit the right wrist, right? So he shoots and he hits the right wrist. And then when he's off the camera, then he shoots him in the, you know, right there. Because the gun's right there, right? So one shot right there. And then he, you know, inches the gun over. And then it was like... I heard he said something about wanting to shoot his head off. It's lucky he didn't shoot his head off or some shit like that. So, the official version is the first shot he gets hit in the chest, the second shot grazes his wrist, and then the third shot hits him in the chest again. And that's the kill shot. So, I guess we all agree on the third shot, but the first and the second shot, it's unclear by the video because he fires and he's still running, and then they're off, you know, camera for the second shot, and all you see is just the smoke or the blood from the gun. And so that's either a miss, right, or that's, you know, his blood. Kind of reminds me of Michael Corleone in The Godfather, with the scene with the you know, corrupt police officer, and then that, you know, Tattaglia, fucking Tattaglia wants to, oh, you want to talk Tattaglia? Okay, I'll talk Tattaglia. Need to go use the bathroom. Can I use the bathroom? So it looks like it could just be the dust or the, you know, smoke from the shotgun, or it's the, you know, debris of shooting Ahmaud Arbery in the chest. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But you take a look at the video and see what you think. So there's some other things. It's a statement by the GBI by William Bryan. Roddy. So old Roddy, he's, you know, I don't know how to think about Roddy yet. But he did say to GBI that Travis McMichael, after, you know, the guy with the gaping mouth, Mr. Simpleton, you know, the simpleton, white supremacist simpleton. All I know is racism. All I know is racism, Danny. I gotta learn something else now. Roddy said that Travis McMichael called him a fucking N-word as Ahmaud Arbery was lay dying on the street. Travis McMichael. Fucking N-word. Wow, what a fucking superb human being there. That was... The grand jury has indicted each one of the 3 men, Roddy, Travis, and Gregory, on charges of malicious murder, 4 counts of felony murder, 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of false imprisonment, and 1 count of criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment. That's Roddy, right? They're going to get Roddy with false imprisonment or criminal attempt to commit false imprisonment, but aggravated assault, felony murder, and malicious murder. Those are 9 counts. Those are 9 counts against the McMichaels. Now, I heard the Fuhrer say that we're like a third world country with all the election fraud, right? But he did say he'd step down. He would listen to December 14th. What the verdict is with the Electoral College on December 14th, he's going to... But we are like a third world country if we're going to allow this fucking bullshit to carry on. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They went, just fucking murder. It's absolute murder. And if we're going to be as vigilante as we say we, are, then... put him in prison for life. Push for capital punishment. Justice is an eye for an eye. So, yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering about the order of the shots. I could be wrong. Because I'm just sitting there thinking that if I'm right, then, the dusting that you saw was the blood. I guess we could figure it out, actually, if we go to look at the video and we could say the first shot. If there's smoke and crap coming out of the first shot, then we know that's how the shotgun shoots. If there isn't smoke and stuff coming out of the shotgun, then we know that wasn't, just whatever, a bird shot or whatever. So, peace. Justice for Ahmaud.